Never tell yourself, I think I can do it. Tell yourself, you will do it. I was crying. I had like a little anxiety attack. I ran into the bathroom, called my mom, was like, Mommy, recógeme, please pick me up. I can't do this anymore.
What would you say in your whole journey at North Miami? What is something that stand out most and you're proud of?
The thing I am mostly proud of, I actually got myself to do these opportunities, like make an impact within the teachers. So before me attending North Miami, I was actually at a charter school myself. My main reason why transferring over my freshman year to North Miami was because of the environment. I really believe that charter schools don't have the best opportunities as traditional high schools.
Meet Perla Hernandez, a North Miami senior high student who arrived at school carrying fear and uncertainty. But instead of letting that fear define her, she turned it into motivation. Today, she's a 4.0 GPA student involved in multiple clubs, a cheer manager, and a candidate for SGA president. And her journey from a terrified freshman to a future doctor starts with one decision: to make an impact.
I can play guitar. It's just something I do as a hobby. My grandpa taught me before he passed away. My biggest dream has always been be a pediatrician. Start with kids and then grow from that. Become a doctor.
Why are you running to be the SGA president of the school?
I am running because I think that with me as a president, you guys can have a voice as well. I want to be that voice for you guys. I think that the best thing that parents can always do is just be there for your child. Never leave your child, even if the moments are little. Pay attention to what they want to say to you.
Welcome to Jews Legacy Enterprise Productions. This is your home for powerful stories and game-changing insights. This segment, Conversation with a Pioneer, highlights the success stories of North Miami Senior High School pioneers and guests who just might change your life forever. Each episode brings fresh energy and unexpected experiences. So stay tuned, because you never know who's next to light your path. Today, we have a very special guest, class of 2027. She decided to come by and share her thoughts and her journey. Perla Hernandez.
Hi, thank you for having me.
She is now running for the SGA president of North Miami Senior High School. She's in many clubs and she's the chairman of the cheerleading team. So, Perla, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
It's a pleasure to have you here today, Perla. I remember we were having a brief conversation. How did your story come about going into North Miami?
So before me attending North Miami, I was actually at a charter school myself. I don't know if you guys are hearing about the little charter school situations happening. And my main reason why transferring over my freshman year to North Miami was because of the environment.
Okay.
I really believe that charter schools don't have the best opportunities as traditional high schools. But let me tell you a little secret. Before stepping foot into North Miami, I was very scared of even stepping foot in that school.
How so?
Basically, before going into the school, I would hear like from word of mouth from different people, like that the school is bad, they have gangsters. The rivalry between NM and NMB causes like killings, shooting, murders, and that just really scared me as a person. And then I remember exactly how my first day of school was. The first day, I woke up from bed, getting ready, crying. I stepped foot in that car on my way to school. I was still crying. I didn't have my schedule, so I didn't know what classes to go to. They had me in the auditorium with the rest of the students who didn't have their schedule, waiting. And then I remember perfectly, I had like a little anxiety attack. I ran into the bathroom, called my mom, was like, Mommy, recógeme, please pick me up. I can't do this anymore. Yeah. So my mom came, they called me into the office, and then he's now my favorite teacher. I'm so glad I met him. He's the first teacher I met in the school. Mr. Alvarez.
Okay.
Yes, the business manager at North Miami. He allowed me into his office so I can calm down a little bit. And then he was like trying to ask me questions. Are you into sports? I said, yes, I actually play volleyball. And I'm thinking about joining the NM volleyball team. He was like, okay, that's good. His office, when I first walked in, like the first thing I was looking over is the fact that he had so many sports banners around the walls. That was very like calming to me because I am very into sports. And then he told me, are you feeling okay? I said, I'm feeling a little bit scared. He asked me why. I'm explaining to him everything I was hearing about North Miami. And then he told me some wise advice by Alvarez. Shout out to him. He told me maybe that feeling of being scared that you're feeling is what you need to push yourself and leave an impact in the school. So I took that advice with me and I was like, maybe he's right. I waited for my schedule. I finally got my schedule. I went to class and I started paying attention to the teacher lecturing. Next day, which was the second day of school, I made it my mission to leave an impact. So I started to like find for information upon clubs, other sports other than volleyball. And that's how my journey started.
And what are you involved in clubs?
Yes.
Which clubs?
I'm involved in HOSA, the hip club, psychology club, and I'm a cheer manager for the cheerleading team.
And for those who may not know, what is HOSA club and what is the hip club? Can you clarify?
HOSA is a club for students that want to like improve in health.
Okay.
If they have like a passion for health, they want to join HOSA to go into competitions against other people. And in front of judges, they will have their own like title. They would have to compete for that title. An example, my first title, it was sports medicine, I remember. So that title included testing. I had to test in order to make it to states, which was in Orlando.
Okay.
And yeah, that's HOSA. HIP is a district-wide international club. Basically for HIP, we go around into the freshman classes and give them a presentation about mental health, how to like, this is hard to explain, but how to like grow from being a freshman to like sophomore year.
Okay.
And we just give them presentations to prepare them for those 2 years. The psychology club, it's a very fun club. I enjoy it. So we have psychology club every Thursday a month, like one Thursday a month. We would just give presentations in the club and then like different topic about mental health. And we would like do games with the club at the end of the club. And we also have a lot of parties within those clubs, which is I think is very fun because a lot of people can engage instead of just like practicing for competitions, practicing for presentations. It's a lot of engaging. Cheer managing, I think that's the easiest one. So practice while the cheerleaders are practicing, I would take their attendance. I also make their cheer episodes, which you guys can look at NMH Pioneers Cheerleading Team. I think that's that. Check it out. Yeah, I would make their little cheer episodes, which is like little Netflix episodes, I guess you can say. And it's called Life of Pioneer Cheer. You can see how their practices go on behind the scenes before their shows, before football games, before basketball games. All of that is there. And I think that out of all of my clubs, that's probably one of the things I enjoy the most, just making like little edits, little videos for them.
All right. And you're the candidate for the SGA president.
Yes.
So how do you juggle and manage all these different clubs and running for SGA president and being able to maintain your grades? How do you manage all of that?
My main focus, time management. I think time is something that's very important in someone's life. Because if you really want something, you have to make time for it.
Okay.
For grade-wise, I'm a 4.0 GPA student.
But okay, so how would your day look? Like how do you manage it when you're looking at your week? Because you have different meetings on Thursdays, you have meetings on Mondays, or you have to also meet with the cheerleading team. What structure do you have in place?
So for
on
structure,
a daily?
an example, let's say that there's a day where I have cheerleading practice, and then I also have psych club. Well, for cheerleading practice isn't until like 3:30. So since clubs have their own times, like an example, psych club is only 30 minutes from school ends at 2:30. The club starts at 2:30. I mean, school ends at 2:20. The club is at 2:30. I would go to the club from 2 to 3, and then from 3 to 5, I'll be at cheer practice with them.
Okay.
And then the days that, let's say, I have HOSA and I have to practice for the competitions, since their competitions are very important, I would just like text the cheer coach and be like, hey, I can't attend today. I'll let know the other manager, because there's another manager that we help each other a lot. And I'll let her know we need to do this today, this, and then she would tell me, okay, that's fine. And I'll attend HOSA that day.
Okay.
So not only on management, I'll focus on like the important event that's coming up on my calendar.
Okay. And I would ask, what are you most proud of as of today, as a student? Looking at your journey from a freshman, now you're going into your senior year, going to graduate. You know, we're hoping that all goes well with your candidacy and that you're able to get the opportunity. What would you say in your whole journey at North Miami, what is something that stand out most and you're proud of?
Thing I am mostly proud of is the fact that I actually got myself to do these opportunities, like make an impact within the teachers. Something that makes me so proud anytime I'm at the school is a teacher complimenting me, saying, you're so organized. I love the way you do this. Like, it makes me proud of myself because I know I gave it my best. And not only am I making an impact on the teachers, when students come to me and they tell me, oh, have you heard about the school doing this? And then we give each other opinions, and then they give me their ideas. I give them my ideas. That just makes me so proud because I know I am making an impact. Okay. I'm doing what I told myself I will do on the first day of school.
And in doing those, what are some of the challenges that you faced?
Maybe it's not really academic-wise, but I would say trying to keep up with friendships. Because as a teenager, being in high school, friendships are like one of the things that you will look forward to the most. Trying to make new friends. Hey, you're coming into a new school. Oh, this girl seems very nice. I want to be friends with her. But then let's say things happen, you guys fall out. That can really impact you a lot because, you know, it's your first friend in high school. And yeah, I would just say friendships. Okay. That has been the thing that has been mostly hard for me to keep up with.
Okay. How do you think or believe that parents, because you're a teenager, you're going to high school, for those that are freshly coming into high school as a freshman, right? Making that first friend. What are some of the things that you look forward to from your parents in those times to be able to also help other parents? Hey, you know, speaking from your point of view to parents, hey, these are some of the things that we experience, and this is how you can better support us. Like, what would that look like for someone in that scenario, getting their first friend or falling out with friends? What support do you guys normally look for from parents?
From parents, well, I always have my mom with me.
Okay.
My mom, she's been like taking me to school since kindergarten, so she's always by my side. So I never had to like not need her because she's always there for me. So an example, when I first had my first fallout, I would just run to her for advice. She always gives me the best advice. So I think that the best thing that parents can always do is just be there for your child. Never leave your child, even if the moments are little. Pay attention to what they want to say to you.
Okay. And what about dad? It was mentioned that dad also is an alumni. Okay. And you mentioned, who was your dad's teachers? I'll let you elaborate.
I know for a fact one of my dad's math teachers was Mr. Jenkins.
Oh, wow.
I think, before school ended, I went to Mr. Jenkins. I was like, do you know him? And then he looked carefully. He was like, is that your dad? I said, yeah. So
Wow.
Mr. Jenkins was one of my dad's teachers, also Mr. Baglow's, in
Okay.
1997, if I'm correct.
Okay.
And my dad, I don't know, his time at NM, it's just, I'm not going to say that he was a horrible student because he wasn't. He was just in the wrong group. That's all I would say.
Okay.
But other than that, I think that if this was like a competition between who did it better at NM, I think I took the win.
Wow. So you're saying that your class will be better than his class.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you say that?
I mean, we're Gen Z. Come on.
Oh no. Oh no. You guys think your class is better?
We'll see. Stay tuned.
I heard class of 2007 was the best class ever that attended North Miami. 2007.
20 years apart.
Okay. So what is it that you're looking to doing right after you graduate? What's your goals?
My goal is obviously go to college, attend college.
Okay.
That's definitely something that I'm not going to say no to. I really want to major in public health because my biggest dream has always been be a pediatrician, start with kids, and then grow from that, become
Okay.
a doctor. And that's just my goals. I want to work hard to reach that goal. Any like opportunity that I took from North Miami, I want to take that with me to expand from that in college. Like, home to me isn't just like the four walls I have at home. No.
Got it.
I made North Miami my home as well, like just discovering myself there. So I want to take that piece of home with me too into college and then discover more of myself when I go to college.
Okay. That's great. So you're going to take everything that you've acquired and learned from North Miami, and then the things that you've acquired from home, mom and dad, and you're going to cultivate that into what you're going to be learning in the career that you're taking, right? Looking in the future, 10, 20 years, you're in the field that you want to be in, right? You want to, you did the career with the pediatricians, with the kids, and then you evolved to becoming a doctor. 20 years, what would you want to do back in North Miami? What would you give back to North Miami?
What I would give back to North Miami, if I ever had that opportunity.
When you have that opportunity.
When I have the opportunity, yes. Speak into the future. I like that. I really want to try mentoring students.
Okay.
And then possibly trying to get them into having a scholarship.
Okay.
Like, especially something I have noticed at North Miami is that we do have transfers from students that come from different countries that don't speak English. Especially me in my Spanish classes, I had to like help them understand. I remember one time in my Spanish class, there was this student. He had a math class with teachers that he couldn't understand well because of the language. So I was helping that student with the math. So I think that that's something I would do, mentorship. And then try and get them who's really like passionate about college, having a better future. I want to help them reach that goal.
Okay. Right. That's awesome. And speaking on scholarships, Jules Legacy Enterprise Children's Foundation, we are offering scholarships to students in North Miami. Did you apply? You haven't applied yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Well, okay. Well, we do have the scholarship opportunities to students in North Miami Senior High School. I'll definitely make sure we connect and send you that information so you'll be able to apply. It's our way of giving back. Graduating from class of 2007, same thing as you mentioned, being able to come back and give back to the community that once groomed us and helped us to go out there into the world to be the persons that we are today. Being able to give back to the upcoming students and their generation and their legacy means a lot to us. So definitely send that scholarship over to you. That's one. And then two, what does your parents think about your career path? Is that the career path they like for you, or did they see something different?
Should we ask my mom that question?
Mom.
Mami, ¿a ti te gusta la carrera que yo estoy escogiendo para mi futuro? the pediatra. My mom says yes. Confirmation from Mama Hernandez, guys.
Perla, question for you. For your class, why the message that you want to give? Why are you running to be the SGA president of the school?
I am running because I think that with me as a president, you guys can have a voice as well. If you have any ideas of new events that can happen within the school, how we can make the school more spiritful for us, how we can have more fun in the school. Like, yes, academics are very important. I will never say no to that. But we do need a little bit more fun to just not feel like a prison, basically. Not saying the school is a prison. Don't worry. No. But if you have any ideas, we need a voice. I want to be that voice for you guys. So I think that's why you guys should make me your president. And also, I think that the school, we need to make it's our last year, guys. We need to make it the best of us. Just like High School Musical, we're all in this together. Come on. But yeah, I think that I can be the voice for everyone.
Thank you so much. And did you heard that, class? She could be the voice for everyone. All right. You mentioned earlier in the conversation your transition from charter school to public school. Mm-hmm. Do you believe the transition was worth it? And how so?
I do believe the transition was worth it. Although I will say, yes, I still have my best friend since 6th grade in that school. The transition from that school to North Miami did change my life a lot, because at that school, the environment within the administration, mentally, it wasn't doing me well.
Okay.
And not only that, the opportunities within clubs, I remember only being in, I'll say, 2 clubs, which was probably like the MAD, which was the theater club, probably for like a couple months. And I was also on their middle school volleyball team. But other than that, there wasn't really much opportunities that I could have had at that school if I stayed for high school. So I'm actually very glad that I decided last minute to come to North Miami.
So from your experience, your experience at North Miami public school was a better environment for you. Okay, understood. Well, thank you for sharing.
No problem. Thank you for asking.
Of course. For a student that it could mostly it's geared to more students, right? That may be in the same position or would like to be in the same position that you are in now. Being able to be in all these different clubs, managing it, being able to be in AP courses, doing dual enrollment, going into the healthcare field. There's someone that's probably looking and saying, wow, how did she do it, right? Even with different challenges that you may face, how were you able to get there? What message would you like to leave to someone that, and even when you mentioned with the friendship, right? Going into high school for the first year, probably not knowing where to go and not having those connections and being able to cultivate those relationships. What message do you have for someone who's saying, you know what, I want to be able to do all of the things that you're doing and more? And then you can look into the camera there.
Never tell yourself, I think I can do it. Tell yourself you will do it. Because having that mentality will take you somewhere better than where you are right now. Also, as you mentioned with the friendships part, don't focus on just friendships. Oh, who's going to be my friend today? Who will be my friend tomorrow? Will this person stay with me forever? Focus on you. Because at the end of the day, if people will really stay by your side, you will see that once along in your future.
And I would also ask, what is it something about you that people may not know? A lot of students may not know.
What's something? Well, it's kind of a bit more personal. Not really like something that the school can... No, they can know, but since there is a band... since there is like a band club in my school, and, you know, there's a music class, obviously, I can play guitar.
Really?
Yeah. But I never decided to, like, do that more, like for my future, for myself. It's just something I do as a hobby. My grandpa taught me before he passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. Thank you. But yeah, it was something that I cherish with my grandpa. And then he actually, before passing away, his biggest dream was to see me accomplish my goals.
Oh.
So that is something that I carry on forever, especially over the fact that he did pass away my sophomore year of high school.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. And right now, not only am I doing this all for him, but I'm doing it for me too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you still play and practice from time to time?
Yeah.
How often do you practice?
Maybe it's not really that often because I won't lie. It makes me sad.
Oh, yeah, it brings the memories. Yeah.
But
Okay.
whenever I'm like in the motion and I feel like it and I see my guitar in my room, I'm like, let me just play today. And I go along and do it.
Okay. And I'm going to allow you this time to also give a message. Who are you? Like when people see you, who do you want them to see? Like, who are you? Who is Perla?
Who am I? Well, does this pertain to just the school or people outside?
It could be to the audience, everyone who's watching. This is to the world. Who are you?
Well, hey world. I'm Perla Hernandez. Some of you already know me, but I want you guys to remember me as the girl that took her fear and converted that into the person she is now. And you guys will see her in the future as maybe like a queen, a president. You'll see her possibly even more as a doctor. And parents, since I'll be your future doctor for your kids, you can get to know me now.
Awesome. That's a great message.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Perla.
It is.
It was a great time, great conversation. And we're looking forward to seeing you in the next 20 years, right? Being the doctor, as you will be, all right?
We'll have class of 2047.
Ooh, wow. I mean, I'll be 20 more years young. Okay. All right. And at this time, we would like to thank all of our viewers for listening and tuning in. We'd like to take this time to thank all of our sponsors, A&Z Formalwear, Chick-fil-A of Miami Shores, Gourmet Gatherings by Chef Princess E, Comprehensive Health Center, and would like to definitely thank you, all of our viewers and listeners, for making this possible. Without you, it would not be possible. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Till next time.